Sports betting brethren, hey, bring it up, and thanks for stopping by. My name is Boyd, sports betting market analyst with OddsJam.com. We teach you how to bet like a sharp. And today we're talking about how to pick college football winners. I'm going to show you some techniques and strategies that is what's called a top-down approach, where you're basically just looking at the markets and using the tools at OddsJam to really identify value and identify winning picks to profit over and over again in college football. So let me show you how it's done. All right, guys, before we get into all the OddsJam tools and all the data-driven information you get your hands on, I want to remind you I'm offering a free phone consultation. If you want to get in touch and just do a Zoom call real quick or a Google phone call, Google Meet phone call, happy to talk with you about your situation, your scenario, just make sure that the tools at OddsJam are right for you to talk about where you're located and kind of how you can strategize using the outlets and the books that you might have access to. So take advantage of that. If you know you're ready to go with the OddsJam, get signed up. Make sure you use promo code BOYD20, BOY20. QR code right here is going to help you out with that. Get connected really, really quickly, get signed up, get going, and start to make some mathematical money. So hopefully that'll be very helpful information for you to use in football season. Also basketball coming right up around the corner. So anyway, let's get into college football picks and show you how it's done. All right, guys, here we go at OddsJam, and this is the positive expected value page. This is where the gold is. This is where a lot of great value is had. And I want to show you here on the left-hand side, OddsJam provides the market data to give you the edge and show you the mathematical edge here on the left-hand side all the way down. You can see here, you can scroll down to all the different games, all the different information, and all the different markets will be able to open up here. So what I did is I set the parameters on just college football, and you can see here some of the information it's providing. What it does is it provides you the bet size. So right now I have this set on, I think it's $1,000 bet size, budget wise, and it calculates the risk factor that you want to put in here, which you can do all through the OddsJam tools, the Kelly criterion. So OddsJam will provide the bets with the most edge. It gives you the bet size that mathematically will be most profitable based on the odds and the game that you have going on. It shows you the market, the bet type. So this is a point spread bet with Western Michigan at -2.5, and it's at bet 365. So what it also shows you is the market width. This is a 14, so anything at 15 and under is really good. This is a wager that would be very beneficial to play. So what you would do is you could add that to your bet tracker. You go into the bet 365, place that bet, and say, you know what, we're going to save that in our bet tracker, and this is how you can keep track of all the wagers that you put together throughout the course of the day, throughout the course of the week, throughout the course of the month. And it's going to keep track of all this for you to show you the mathematical edge that you come up with at the closing line value and which wagers you may want to avoid. This one down here, a little higher scenario, this first half money line, you see the market width a little higher. That's something you may want to avoid if it's above 25 or it's above a certain threshold level. Maybe the odds are above 150 and you don't want to go above that as far as a risk factor. And then maybe this percent edge is a little bit lower than you want, so you may choose to avoid this, but it's saying if you wanted to sprinkle a little bit of this in, it may not be a bad idea. Also, you can see the other options, the other alternative markets that this is opening up. So this is showing you again where you want to be, and then contrarily where you might not want to be. But you can open this up. You can open up by clicking on the game. It's going to show you some of the other sports books and the odds, and you can see the outlying price here. This plus 110 is definitely an outlying price that's way better than the market as a whole. The average market odds are -103, so you're buying this at plus 110. You're buying this at a great value, and you know, if these guys at Pinnacle are -110, that's the largest sports book you can get your hands on. They're at -110, but you're getting 20 cents better than them. That's a good sign. That's how you mathematically make money, is by getting the better price in these markets. Now, another thing you can do is you can use the OddsJam odds screen, and this will show you the lines and the odds of some of the various sports books here. And these are the money line wagers. These are all the mainline markets. What you can do is find, again, the best price, the best odds, the sports book for that particular situation. This applies also to the point spreads. So you can come in here, and if you know with a wager you want to go forward with, whether it's a point spread bet on Temple or Tulsa, you can find the best sports book at the best price, the best odds, and use this as a top-down approach. Again, if these guys at Pinnacle are at -3.5, if you can find a line that's better than that here at Superbook, -3, -110, that would be the play. That's how you mathematically can be profitable, getting the better price and the better edge. Also, it's in totals, so your over-unders, here you go. Here's the odds screen for, and these are just some of them. OddsJam has nearly 200 sports books that we're getting data from, and this is actually the NFL, so I apologize, but here we go with the You come over here to the markets. You can see that's very vast, very robust. You come over here to the college and put in this set of information to get that odd screen sheet. And here you go with all the over-unders and the totals for, again, some of the sports books that I have listed here, some in our area here in Colorado that I'm using. And again, you can list those here and pull up all the data, all the information. You can see there's a list here, guys. You can plug in, play all you want to get all the information on, where you have access to your sports books that you want to, put in your list and put in your tracking system. So these are color coded. You see the green pop up here. What this is telling me is this line the green means the line got a little worse for this Tulsa under. It was under 54.5 plus 130 seconds ago. It went up plus 104. And the red here, you can see it shows that the price changed a tiny bit from minus 115 to minus 122. What that means, it tells me which direction the market's going. It tells me that it's going towards the over. Okay, it's going towards the over, and in fact, it's probably going to hit 55. Potentially, it has in some books 55.5 even. So, this is a sport trade. It's here in Colorado. It's a betting exchange, and so more than likely this would be a wager you might want to consider is this over 54.5, because it looks like the rest of the market's at 55.5 already. So if you can pick it up at 54, that's how you gain a slight edge in all of these markets getting these types of situations in pricing, and that holds true again in the money line. Holds true in the point spread. And what it does is OddsJam in this positive expected value page provides all this information for you right away as you follow the market. So you can turn this button on, this play button, and it'll constantly update this data so you don't have to hit refresh. And so you're sitting here almost as a day trader betting on sports. You can get this data coming in immediately and hit these sports books before they have odds changes and line changes, and before they change their mind. You can move that quickly. As you can see, the data is changing constantly and being updated for you. It's just something you couldn't do on your own. So there you go. A little strategy on picking winners, finding winners, mathematically profitable, data-driven markets winners in college football. It's good stuff. All right, guys, there you go. Some of the look at the OddsJam tools, the data-driven tools, the market insights that are following the market makers that basically, using them as true north and adjusting and finding pricing outliers right behind that to find mathematically profitable bets is the way to go. It's basically a great approach for someone that wants to find some good value and be very consistent in profiting from week to week, month to month, season to season, and all the sports really. But this is college football, so I hope you enjoy those tools and those resources. Again, use Boyd20, save 20% off your first 2 months as you get involved in OddsJam as a new sign up. And also, if you have any questions or want to get involved in a phone consultation for free, let me know down below, and let's go make some mathematical money.